Over 1/3 of the world's surface is threatened with desertification. This is a detrimental process that degrades productive land into non-productive desert. The root of this problem stems from industrial agricultural practices, overgrazing of land, deforestation, global warming and soil erosion. The desert is rapidly spreading across the Mediterranean. According to the Spanish government, 1/3 of the country is in immediate danger of turning into desert. Here in Andalucia, in southern Spain, we are confronted with less and less fertile land each year. Many areas are rapidly becoming too dry and unsuitable for plant life to thrive.
Here we are in our neighbour's wheat field, and here we're in a particular spot that's the soil's in a state, the yield's really sparse. This is not what healthy soil should look like. I'm sure most people would agree.
Local farmers, subsidised by the government, use large amounts of damaging chemicals in order to increase yield and force crops to grow.
If we put this synthetic fertilizer on the ground, plants will grow better. Nitrates, in particular, will leach through the system and poison groundwater. We have an insect, well, let's just spray a pesticide. And pesticides kill pests. But what it also does is it kills other insects, the beneficial insects. It builds up in the food chain. So birds start dying, butterflies start dying, other creatures, fish in water start dying because the toxins just continue to leach out. And then there's the whole human health problem from both of those things of being exposed to pesticides, being exposed to drinking water that's full of nitrates.
We are experiencing loss of precious wildlife species as they simply cannot survive here in their natural habitat. There is increasing demand for fruit and vegetables to be imported that could easily be grown here with the right techniques and conditions. And sadly, we are getting out of touch with nature, losing the connection we once had with the earth.
One of the leading contributors of desertification is this lack of organic matter going back in, and since it isn't broken down biologically, instead the farmers scrape it off and burn it.
All of this is creating a huge ripple effect in the area, such as lack of local jobs causing high unemployment rates, provoking younger generations to leave for the cities. If humans are to thrive as a species, we have to go back to working with nature. By cooperating with natural processes, using sustainable techniques and imitating nature, we can do our part to reverse this desertification. We must come together and change the way we farm. Through implementing regenerative agricultural practices, we can give back to the land whilst encouraging a healthy biodiversity. This is where Danyadara's Food Forest project comes in.
So behind us is the wheat field where we really hope to demonstrate practical applications of permaculture and ecological design so that we can reverse this desertification.
We are raising funds to immediately jumpstart a solution. With your help, we will create an abundant food forest with a large range of biodiversity. We will research and implement the most effective ways to harvest our rainwater. We will build an outstanding greenhouse on the land and invest in specialist farming tools.
It's about the planet, and I feel like you can't separate your own piece of land from the rest of the planet. We need this, we need this kind of back to nature, back to the earth, back to, natural farming methods in order to save the planet. None of us would have this much inspiration if it was just about our own little plot of land. But I think, when we're reaching a wider audience and we can really make a difference and really try to educate people, I think that's going to, it's going to leave a legacy, which I think is, something which everybody really desires to do.
We can reverse the story, we can make the land productive in a sustainable way. People will think, well, I don't need to leave this area, I can make a decent living, I can feed a family, I can feed my town and build a business and bring some real growth.
Using effective permaculture design techniques, we can convert dry, arid land into a thriving, edible forest. With your help, we will create abundant productivity from the land, see a diversity of plants and seasonal food come back to Andalucia, and inspire employment opportunities for local people. We will spearhead a movement for ongoing positive change and sustainability. We will create an awe-inspiring model to educate and motivate the region and galvanise real change in farming methods for future generations to come.
We want to make an impact in our local community, showing people what is possible.
If you share our passion, care about the future of our planet and want to help us create real change, then donate now. Spread the word. Share our page with friends and family. Be part of our story and help us create a legacy.
We will continue with this pattern. We will continue to bring this biodiversity in the landscape. We're talking thousands and thousands of trees in the years to come.